Hey, Mr. Runaway, don't run so fast. What are you running from? Do you think you'll never get a chance? Oh, to be lucky in love. I've seen you beat the odds at tougher things than this. Fast cars, motorcycles, falling bricks are much more hit and miss, and a lot more dangerous. It's time to take a gamble, time to take a risk. You who play at sleight of hand, come try your hand at this. Place your bet on Cupid's wheel, this time you'll be up on your luck. One heart's a gamble, and two can be a pair of loaded dice. But you'll never shoot the moon unless you give Lady Luck a try. Oh, come on, your turn, you're up. I don't know who she was, and I don't know what she's done. But how long you gonna let one bad hand stack the cards against finding love? Oh, love with someone new. It's time to take a gamble, it's time to take a risk. You who play at sleight of hand, come try your hand at this. Place your bet on Cupid's wheel, this time you'll be up on your luck. On your luck, chase through the clover, fresh with morning dew. Up on your luck, kiss under ladders, black cat too. Up on your luck, take my hand, we'll step on all the cracks. Throw some salt right over my shoulder. Come on, babe, let's go step on those cracks. Waste my time singing you these words if I didn't mean what I say, and what I'm about to say must be heard. Oh, so listen up. It's you, you're the only one who'll do. So put me in your hand, let's make a deal to make this game one played by two. Oh, I'm feeling lucky on you. It's time to take a gamble, it's time to take a risk. Don't you play at sleight of hand, come try your hand at this. Place your bet on Cupid's wheel, this time you'll be up on your luck. Up on your luck, babe. Up on your luck. Up on your luck. Good morning, everybody, and good evening, everybody else. This is Deb Seymour, and you're here at Brunch with Deb. Want to say hi to Beth, Kathy, Bronny, Janine, and Peter. We have got Colorado, Eastern Washington, Rhode Island, the Philly area. I believe, Janine, you're from the Philly area, so Pennsylvania, and we've got the UK in the house. Peter and Steve, you guys, I thought you were on a train trip. Are you watching this from your 3-day train trip? Wow, that's really cool. Also give a shout out to the folks who might be lurking on YouTube. That would be Heidi and Janet and Jack William Plum and maybe Howling Hobbit and maybe Betty and oh gee, who else? Well, I'm not sure. I don't see you in the chat. So, but I see you. I know you're out there. That song's called Up on Your Luck. A little song about, I took the phrase down on your luck and thought, well, what happened if someone was up on their luck? Did the opposite. It sounds like upon your luck, but it's up on your luck, which of course upon and up on mean the same thing. Of course, if you get lucky, you might get in trouble. I'm in trouble, babe, and trouble ain't the place I wanna be. I'm in trouble, and trouble ain't the place I wanna be. I keep searching for direction, but signs of trouble are all that I see. On Monday I went out, I thought I'd take a ride. Got halfway to good fortune when I found myself in trouble. I'm in trouble, and trouble ain't the place that I wanna be. Keep searching for direction, but signs of trouble are all that I see. On Tuesday I went out, I thought I'd try again, but when I got in trouble, all the signs were dead end. And I'm in trouble, and trouble ain't the place that I wanna be. Keep searching for direction, but signs of trouble are all that I see. Wednesday tried to detour, Thursday I got stuck. On Friday I began to curse my luck. Still in trouble, and trouble ain't the place that I wanna be. Keep searching for direction, the signs of trouble are still all that I see. But by the weekend I got wise, good sense of taking hold. Instead of going through trouble, I took a different road, no longer in trouble. 'Cause trouble ain't the place for me. No more searching for direction, no signs of trouble left for me. Ooh. That's called Trouble. I wrote that with a friend at 2 a.m. in a bar after a gig one night, and well, I will need to say less. Hey, Matthew Muller's here. Put you guys up on screen. Matthew's here from right down south here of Seattle, down in the Olympia area, Kitsappinsula. Hey, I wish you could have been there too, Matt. You missed a really good show. We rocked. We did 98% covers. We did a few originals, but we had a lot of fun putting that list together. And we got you, Hobbit here from YouTube, and Steve says, hi from a repurposed newsprint coach. I know that's... Steve and Peter are train enthusiasts, and they often take train trips. And so they are on a train trip watching. I'm amazed you have Wi-Fi signal. The world has changed. It's so crazy. And see, right now we are stationary in railway retreats. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, Pennsylvania here, Janine Cowbunga. I know you're from the Delco group, but I never show if that's, if people actually live in Philadelphia, the city, because most of my buddies live outside in the burbs. Hello, Ronnie from Rhode Island. I'm just sort of randomly putting you all up here so YouTubers can see everybody else and you can see them. And here is Jack. No problem. Jack is here from Illinois. All right. So, of course, after the romance breaks up, we fell in love, we got in trouble, we got out of trouble, and then we decided to look elsewhere. Because when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Good morning, Bonnie. The lovers of today are silly. How they bore me willy-nilly. Well, their idea of having fun is watching TV all day long. They cannot croon a passionate song and only grunt that you undone. When I think of human men today, it makes me want a better place to stay. They say there's life beyond the stars. If there is, I'll go that far, ride a rocket out to space and forget the human race. 'Cause I know if I had a Martian, oh, together we could have such fun. We could fly his spaceship around the sun and maybe levitate when we were done. You know not how it would thrill me to be making love in zero-G. And if by chance we were to dock, find Kirk or Mr. Spock, if the Klingons were a shock, we could remove them one by one. Oh, I know I'd like the Martian scene. I could be a has and not has been. I paint my skin a dazzling green, wear a gown of laser beams, dance the night away it seems, with my man of Martian means. Oh yes, me and my man Martian could do such feats of exploration. Yes, I'll dictate it is a must when the retro rockets thrust. Cosmic movement's such a plus. The Force was made alone for us. Eat your heart out, Luke Skywalker. 'Cause I know if I had a Martian, or together we could have such fun. We could fly a spaceship around the sun and maybe levitate when we were done. You know not how it would thrill me to be making love in zero-G. And if by chance we were to dock, find Kirk or Mr. Spock, if the Klingons were a shock, we could remove them one by one. Tango. Dip. Dip again. I'm kind of a dip. So I'm off to implement my scheme. Go and find my Martian man of dreams. I'll get my spacesuit all spruced up. If he asks me out to sup, I'll have to think of nothing but just how I'll say that happy yup. And as we cruise above the stratosphere, on our way to outer atmosphere, you know that I won't shed a tear. I will not have any fear, 'cause I'll go so very far. Ta-ta, I'll see you in the stars. Full speed ahead, Mr. Scott. I know if I had a Martian, oh, together we could have such fun. Oh, we could fly his spaceship around the sun and maybe levitate when we were done. You know not how it would thrill me to be making love in zero-G. And if by chance we were to dock, find Kirk or Mr. Spock, if the Klingons were a shock, we could remove them one by one. Phasers set to stun. There goes my spaceship now. See you Earthlings later. Ta-ta, planet. The Martian Tango love song. Absolutely. The Martian Tango love song. Ah, Janine, you're putting up all the aliens here. Put that on screen. Martian Tango love song. That is from my very first album I made 30 years ago called Martian Tangos. Available in any fine online shop that people can find, or on my website. It's also available for download, so you can download just the song if you want to. And anyway, that's an old song. Everything I've done is originals. I think I did two off Cupid's Wheel. Cupid's Wheel, my second album, was Up on Your Luck and Trouble, and then we had the Martian Tango love song. Thanks, Ronnie, and good morning, Youch Bunch. We got the Youch clan tuning in just from over across the lake here in Seattle, over there in Kenmore, and Nora Jane and Daisy. Well, it's glad because Ken's there. Hi, Ken. Hi, Mari. And then Nora Jane and Daisy are the Pooches, and that is a perfect segue to this next song. But there's a little more story behind that. I just found out that, hey, I just thought of something I forgot to say. When Matthew Muller was saying earlier that he wished he'd see me and Mark, it's like my friend Mark Eiler and I did a gig down at Tint Cellars Winery on Thursday night. 3 hours of nothing but fun covers, and then a couple of originals that we snuck in there. But tables were singing along, people were buying their wine, and Mari can tell us she was there. The clips you see on Facebook are the ones she took with her phone from the Youch Bunch. So that's what Matthew was referring to. He knows Mark. So if you want to see clips, go to the Facebook. I think all of you have commented on those little clips from the winery. We were dressed in our cocktail black. Now, back to my other segues. I found out, unfortunately, just the day before yesterday, that the friend of mine who co-wrote Blame It on the Dog with me has passed away from cancer. I did not know she was ill. I hadn't seen her we were really involved in each other's lives for a long time, and then we sort of both, drifted into other pursuits and activities. So I hadn't seen Barbara Goldman, was her name, in a few years. But I've been kind of wondering where she was. I'd kind of been thinking about her a lot lately. And so I went to her Facebook page to see what was up with her, and I found out that she passed away in November. Barbara and I wrote Blame It on the Dog in her kitchen one night when many, like 20 years ago. I had an intro, I had a chorus, and I was just stuck. And Barb came in there and just goes, "Oh, you need to say this, and you need to say that." So we sat there in her kitchen with her dogs, mulling about, and we wrote Blame It on the Dog together. So I'm sending this out, Barb, to you in the afterlife, wherever you are. This song wouldn't exist, and my album, Blame It on the Dog, would not exist if you hadn't jumped in and helped me write that song. So to all dogs, and to my dear friend Barbara Goldman, who has passed. What would we do without dogs? Man's canine companion, his best friend. They love you, all love you, and when your world goes wrong, they'll never ever leave you all day nor all night long. Now, Poochies are for petting and to keep your feet warm at night, to bark at bungling burglars to wake you up at morning's light. But there's one more thing that we forget that faithful Fidos do. They'll bear the brunt of any stunt, even those they did not do. Blame it on the dog, blame it on the dog, though you're the one that was the culprit all along. She will answer to his name and won't contest your claim. Go ahead, blame it on the dog. Your papers, do you know, the one you meant to write, but you had better things to do, like party half the night. And when it's time to turn it in, you simply smile and say, "I'm sorry, teacher, it's out of reach. My dog ate my thumb drive yesterday." Of course, when we wrote it, it was just a paper. We didn't have thumb drives, and you've been up all night and taking flight in deep debauchery. Those loving oohs and ahs that kept you up till way past 3. You stumble into work 3 hours late, but yet, "I'm so sorry I'm late, boss, but my dog got so sick. I was all night with the vet." What a vet. Blame it on the dog, blame it on the dog, though you're the one that was the culprit all along. He will answer to his name and won't contest your claim. Go ahead, blame it on the dog. You had to eat that plate of beans and wash it down with beer. You ate with no restraint and no regard for who was near. And when at last it comes to pass in one great greasy fog, well, it's true, Barbara, you know what to do. You blame it on the dog. Oh, Daisy and Nora Jane, P.U., put the dogs out. Blame it on the dog. Blame it on the dog. Though you're the one that was the culprit all along. You answer to his name and won't contest your claim. Go ahead, blame it on the dog. Everybody, blame it on the dog. Blame it on the dog. Though you're the one that was the culprit all along. He will answer to his name and won't contest your claim. Go ahead, blame it on the dog. That's right. Blame all your problems on the dog. Don't try to solve them. Blame all your problems on the dog. Best to involve him. Blame all your problems on the bad dog. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. It's kind of weird because I hadn't seen Barbara in like a while. And apparently it was really fast, so I don't know. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, I mean, I feel very sorry for Barb's friends and family who were much closer to her. We go through. You have social circles, and these different communities, and sometimes there's overlap, and things swirl together, and you see a lot of people for years. But then interests change, and you kind of go out like this, and then you have come back and blah blah blah. But I hadn't seen Barb since before the pandemic. Of course, we didn't see a lot of people from before the pandemic, but last time we hung out and had coffee, it was really great fun. And yeah. So, dogs and friends. Like I always say at the end of the show, to tell people you love them closer. You tell them sooner rather than later, but I'm very grateful to you, Barbara Goldman, for a lot of the stuff you taught me and all the help you gave me when I was having a rough time when I first moved here to Seattle. So there you go. Anyway, I gotta pass it. I would never have come up with the line, when at last it comes to pass in one great greasy fog. That is all Barbara. Barbara lived life loud. She was really into the steampunk scene. She was great. Anyway, enough of that. Time for a little Melissa Etheridge. Baby, can't you see my mind's a burning hell? The razors are ripping and stripping and tearing my heart apart as well. Last night you told me that you're looking for someone new, that some other woman might have something that makes it good for you. Oh, go on and hold her till the screaming is gone. Go on, believe her when she tells you nothing's wrong. But I'm the only one who walk across the fire for you, and I'm the only one who'll drown in my desire for you. It's only fear that makes you run. The demons that you're hiding from will still be there when all your promises are gone. I'm the only one. Please, baby, can't you see I'm trying to explain? I've been there before and I'm locking the door and I ain't going back again. Her arms and eyes and skin won't make your problems go away. You'll wrestle tomorrow, wake up tomorrow with the demons you have today. Oh, go on and hold her till the screaming is done. Go on and hold her tight, leave her and tells you nothing's wrong. But I'm the only one who walk across the fire for you, and I'm the only one who'll drown in my desire for you. It's only fear that makes you run. The demons that you're hiding from when all your promises are gone. I'm the only one. Go on and hold her till the screaming is done. Go on, believe her when she tells you nothing's wrong. But I'm the only one who walk across the fire for you, Witnesses are gone. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. I'm the Only One by Melissa Etheridge. Woo! I'm the only one. Here's another power song. Mama wears a hard hat, Mama wears work boots, drives a forklift and uses big tools. She's got a big voice, she can talk tough to all the big boys, oh they listen up. She don't dress up in diamonds and pearls, but Mama is the queen of the working girls. Mama never was one to take any flack, even when they had women don't work like that. Well, Mama got the train and Mama's on the job. Mama is the one everyone counts on. She can build a building, build a bridge, she can build a roadway, she'll win the bid. And if you need a buddy to get you through a jam, you can bet your money Mama, she's your man. Oh, Mama wears a hard hat, Mama wears work boots, drives a forklift and uses big tools. She's got a big voice, she can talk tough to all the big boys, oh they listen up. She don't dress up in diamonds and pearls, but Mama is the queen of the working girls. Whistle blows and the sun comes up, well she's out on the job site getting things done. Tote that load, lift that bale, driving steel and pounding nails. Sweat is pouring off her brow, but she's flying high over broken ground. Pretty is as pretty does pretty work, oh yes she does. And when Friday night comes around, well, she lets her hair all hang down. Mama loves her friends and Mama loves her kids, and Mama loves her man like it's nobody's business. Mama wears a hard hat. 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 Look out! Look out! Rock and roll country. That's Mama Wears a Hard Hat from my album of the same title. And yes, I am wearing a hard hat on the cover of that album. Don't have the cover here. Well, we're getting to the time to end of a show, and I usually do a piano piece. And I didn't learn anything new this week. I tried. I'm trying to work Say That You Love Me by Fleetwood Mac, but don't quite have it yet. So I'm going to do a different Christine McVie song. It's one I did, I think, 2 months ago when I first introduced the keyboard into the business. Let's hide some of the mess here on the desk and bring up that other screen. Oops, I wasn't supposed to go completely to the keyboard. It's supposed to go partially to the keyboard. There we go. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's really lovely to see everybody, and I'm glad you're making your lives great. Feel free to contribute to the tip jars. We've got the addresses and things down here. The broadcast system I use is a paid subscription, and your generous donations help me pay that subscription off so that I can be here every Sunday and more. So anything from $1 to a jumbo jet. Except I'm not sure where I'd park a jumbo jet. So if you just want to buy me like a coffee or whatever coffee would be, a few bucks would be great. Thank you to those who have already tipped. You know who you are. Some of them have been coming in, but I do appreciate the financial support. Anyway, I'm so proud of Mama. Oh, Richard. Hi, Richard. You snuck in there. Hey, nice to see you. Richard Hopkinson, also from Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's got 2 representatives here in the house. So, oh, what else? Okay, I'm just going to sit here and babble. Let's see if we can... Now that I've gotten you all pumped up, I'm going to bring it back down. For you, there'll be no more crying. The sun will be shining, 'cause I feel that when I'm with you, it's alright. I know it's right. To you, I'll give the world. To you, I'll never be cold. 'Cause I feel that when I'm with you, it's alright. No, it's right. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. I wish you all the love in the world, but most of all, I wish it from myself. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. Like never before. Like never before. Like never before. Christine McVie, Songbird. And I love all you guys very, very much. I hope you have a great week. I'll be back here, same brunch time, same brunch channel next Sunday, which will be February already. Oh my gosh, how many shopping days left till Valentine's Day? You can always buy a Deb Seymour song or album. Just saying. Take care of yourself. Have a great week. We're having some sun here in Washington. I'm going to go out for a walk, and then I have to do laundry. How mundane, but it happens. Be kind to yourselves. Take what health precautions you need to take. Don't take things for granted. And remember, like I say and have already said this show, but we'll say again, tell the people in your life you love them sooner rather than later, because we don't know what's going to happen on the morrow. And if there's a friend you haven't seen in a while and you're wondering where they are, go check up on them. Give them a phone call. Say hello. I wish I had done that with Barbara, but it's okay. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. And if you're wanting some more music, check out Ronnie Salzberg's stream, which starts in half an hour on Facebook. Thank you, Janine, everybody. I just want to sit here and just smile at you guys. All right, I'll catch up with y'all in the chat. Thank you. Have a happy week.